Man, it's extremely sad to see how far and how low a desperate man will go for a bit of attention.
I would pick Conor McGregor up like a shopping bag with one arm. He is so small compared to me. And look, if you want to do a charity fight, anything, MMA, boxing, I don't really give a shit because I'm literally a giant compared to you.
So Conor McGregor has been blown up for the last 2 weeks. We had the Conor McGregor documentary on Netflix, we had The Ultimate Fighter, and we have him on what looks like a serious Chaz bender. But this little conflict between him and True Geordie popped up, and I hate talking about the likes of True Geordie. You know, KSI, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, all these fucking trash holes. None of these guys can fight. None of these guys are legit. They're all complete and utter shills, and they're absolutely disgusting, and I hate talking about them. Today I was going to do a review of The Ultimate Fighter. I enjoyed it. I thought it was grand. It was what it was. As I was pressing play on the first episode of The Ultimate Fighter, I saw the True Geordie video where he wants to fight Conor McGregor in response to a little back and forth between the two of them. True Geordie did a video talking about how Conor's speech wasn't that great because he's on serious drugs, and then Conor lost his shit, throwing a 30-second video in the direction of True Geordie, and I guess it was a light bulb moment for him. And to be honest with you, it's an ingenious move by True Geordie to call out Conor McGregor and just stir the pot a bit, because as I alluded to earlier, this guy is in a desperate downward spiral. He's nosediving, man. This guy's career is done. I enjoyed some of his content over the years, but as he got bigger, just like Conor McGregor, the fame went to his head and he became intolerable to watch. An absolute cock shill. If I heard him say the word JJ did this and JJ did that, referring to KSI as a boxer, he was talking about KSI and Joe Weller boxing. It was like two retarded children fighting on the lawn. It was embarrassing. And fair play to him, he shilled extremely hard for all these bullshit YouTuber fights and made his way onto BT Sports talking about MMA. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he was a pretty big Conor fanboy. So we know where this is coming from. He's looking for clout because of what has happened in the last year. And I guess we can kind of get into that a small bit as well, in terms of he got cancelled for talking shit about Andrew Tate. So basically the story was Andrew Tate and True Geordie had a little bit of a back and forth. Andrew Tate, of course, spotted the fact that this is a cuck soy boy who would do anything for fame and actually has no integrity. And especially when we looked at the leaked direct messages from True Geordie, they're actually pathetic. They're pathetic and disgusting, and a lot more that I can't say on here. So Tate called him out in it. The two of them were going back and forth. Of course, True Geordie didn't want to fight, you know, because that's where we go to now with this YouTube bullshit. Everyone wants a charity fight, something to make money. Fair play to them for making the money. Don't have a problem with that. But I'm not interested in watching KSI swinging all over the place. It's just embarrassing to watch these guys actually think that they're fighters, and to have people like True Geordie commentating extremely badly, might I add, and trying to pretend that there's some sort of credence in what these boys are doing, swinging for the fences, falling over, elbowing each other into the face, screaming I am the nightmare, which is embarrassing, just embarrassing. So Tate offered to fight True Geordie. Of course True Geordie ran away and started crying like a bitch, because that's what he does. Tate is 6'4" and a world champion kickboxer, so there was no way True Geordie wanted to pick on him, but he'll pick on someone like 5'8", 5'9", like Conor McGregor, which again, and I will get to this, would be an embarrassing mauling by Conor McGregor. Simple as that. Absolutely spark True Geordie out, as he said last week, with a backhand, man. A belt of a wet cloth into the face would put this guy down. So there was no way he wanted to fight Tate. We know what happened in the aftermath of that. He made his stereotypical comment about Tate's religion, got cancelled and cucked, then cried for 2 to 3 weeks, made about 46 videos talking about religion, and you just know that every single bit of that was fake. Every single bit of that was fake and uneducated and low IQ. Because if you actually tracked the origin of the stereotype that you alluded to, you would understand that this has been propagated by big government and globalists way beyond the reach of what you can comprehend. But you don't understand that. You just used the bullshit stereotype and thought you could get away with it and ended up crying like a girl. Simple. And in the aftermath of that, you have nosedived into this self-destructive zone. Every one of your co-hosts on the kickoff bailed out on you. Half of your audience is gone. You're getting smart with the likes of Tyson Fury, looking for some sort of clout, looking for some sort of attention. And now you spotted that Conor McGregor was trending hard for the last few weeks, whether it be for good or for bad, and you decided to jump on board. And it's ingenious. It's a great idea. Fair play to you. Use the clickbait. Use whatever you got to do to try and make yourself yourself relevant. But like you said about Conor McGregor, this is sad. This is actually sad to witness. There's no two ways about it. And I feel bad for you. You were on top of the world, you're not there anymore, and everything is going against you because of the cuck decisions that you've made. But listen, you gotta live with it. You gotta be a man. You can't start talking shit about fighting people because you're just gonna get whipped. And people with the balls and people with guts will call you out on it. Like Darren Till. This pisses me off because I like True Geordie, but Conor would fucking maul you, mate. There is no charity about it. He hasn't trained his whole life for some fat 300-pound cunt to act like he could pick him up. No. Conor would punch you up and down your studio, pal, cause he's a real fighter. And that pretty much exemplifies what everybody thinks after seeing this True Geordie call out. Dude, stop. Just stop. You would get whipped. You made some really good points in your first video about Conor McGregor. Credit where it's due. You should have kept your mouth shut after Conor came out ranting at you in his 30-second clip. You should have kept your mouth shut. Your name was still trending. You almost had the higher ground. But you fucked it up. You fucked it up by talking smack, and you cannot back it up. Let it go. Bow out now. But if you keep pushing this, people that watch your content and everyone across the board will understand very soon that this is desperate. This is the act of a desperate, delusional, sad, weak, pathetic man who is grasping at straws at this stage for any bit of clout. My advice for what it's worth, take a step back. Take a step back. Evaluate your life, maybe go to church, and definitely lose 150 pounds, there or thereabouts.